Jamie Lee Domberg's delicious chicken salad with avo, tomato, cheese and spinach is made from a base of quinoa. Now, quinoa is a grain so packed with nutrients, it's been called a superfood, along with her super momminess. Now, with a delicious tangy honey mustard dressing, this salad ticks all the right boxes, James.
Oh, it does. Look at that color over there. But also, I know that you were shady when you said quinoa, because I heard that voice called quinoa. Quinoa is such a good superfood, and if you're a mom like myself and Tumi, you'll know that it's all about building a salad and building a bowl. And this is how I cheat the system when I get Luca to try out new things. So I can put in like spinach in here, some avo, it's scream vibrant. So this is my little trick up my sleeve.
No, I fully agree. I fully agree, and I understand why you would have chosen, because also it looks so nice and small. Whatever you put in it, they won't even see it. If you put all the green stuff and all the red stuff, they'll be too caught up in everything else.
It hides everything.
Yeah.
Before you guys get into it, you're trying to sell me on something that it's very difficult. I've got a very negative relationship with quinoa. I want to love quinoa. I want to enjoy it, and everyone just speaks about how yummy, nutritious it is. However, I've never had it prepared the right way. And Jamie, you've already told me that you're going to give me some real tips on how to create.
That's exactly it. So the thing is, I was exactly like you. I used to hate quinoa. I used to stay away from it. I always used to get confused between brown rice and quinoa because I just thought like the grain texture. Here's the thing. So in your pan, what you're going to do is you're going to let it just sit in your pan with nothing on while it's a bit hot. And you're going to get that popcorn smell. That's when you know you're releasing the flavors and the aromas of it.
So you toast it.
You're toasting it first. And then the same amount of quinoa you put in. So if you're putting in 1 cup of quinoa, you times that by 2 cups of water that you're going to add in. And that's the balance that you need to find. Chef Tumi is smiling, which means I'm saying something right. Are you proud?
I'm so proud now.
I've learned from the morning show. I knew nothing before espresso. And now I'm just like, I gotta make a quinoa salad.
So much so you want to convert the rest of us into quinoa lovers. But on that side of the kitchen, what's going on?
So, I mean, over this side, I'm going to be making a sauce. In fact, this is not the first time I've made a sauce for Jamie Lee. Many times on the Espresso Show, I've helped her with her recipes and made sauces. But also, every now and again, when we do braais, Jamie Lee's never ready with the whole spread. So you arrive as a guest. If you arrive early, which I do all the time at her braais, because this girl, she makes you work. So sauce for Jamie Lee, some oil typically going in there, and then you've got some garlic, and I'm putting inside there. And then you've got mustard. What is this again, Jamie Lee?
But the thing is, I need to make sure that I'm watching Uncle Tabs, because already he's throwing in my garlic whole, and that's why I didn't come early, because it's a teaching moment. And I'm so glad that this is a teaching kitchen and a teaching space, because you needed to cut the garlic, but it's fine.
But I believe in mixing it all up while it's inside.
Well, you know, like you said earlier on, it's all about what works for you, okay? What works for you, and if you want to put it all together, it's okay, it's simple. You don't agree?
Yeah, so we got some apple cider vinegar going in there. Okay, cool. So that's honey that I've just put in with some mustard sauce, apple cider vinegar, and some lemon juice going.
Perfect, and that would be the dressing.
No, this would be the dressing, but it's not done yet, obviously, because you are so strict and you're so pedantic about your garlic that you want it chopped up.
Minced, even minced.
Hello guys,
not
have you not seen Minister Tito Mboweni's portions? It's not about cutting up, it's about throwing everything in.
Throwing everything in. Now it's time to assemble the salad. Now this is what it's all about. You promised us a chicken salad with a whole lot of goodness. I'm seeing some chopped up cucumber, some nuts. There are those tomatoes that you also promised, and the
cherry tomatoes and some baby spinach. And then again, just for that extra kick, we're also going to be adding some garlic. If I love garlic. Because I'm single, okay? So I'm not kissing anybody after dinner. This is fine.
Have you stopped?
I was going to say something. Can I say something?
Say?
Your social media would say otherwise.
Hey.
Listen, what happens on social media stays on social media. His view stays on his view. Anyway, back to the food, everybody. We're cooking here in the kitchen. You're going to throw in this. And this is where you can, again, get creative with the kids. If you have kids, let them be the helpers. If you have friends like Tabsy who comes early or sometimes late, still make them work in the kitchen, because that's what you do. So this, again, the crunchy element to all of this.
Yeah.
And Chef Tumi is making sure that that chicken breast is beautifully butterflied and seared nicely.
So I've seared your chicken for you, but I do have some that I made a little earlier, because you do want your chicken to cool down a bit before you add it into your salad. But on top of that, we're adding some elite flavor with our elite Clover cheese. And today, we've chosen to use Gouda as one of the flavors or the type of cheese we're using for our dish. So you could go with any of the other flavors. I mean, it's bringing elite texture, it's bringing elite taste, and it's definitely elite quality. So you know you're getting the best of both worlds here. And we're going to chop that up into nice chunks and then add those into your quinoa salad. And I think this would basically turn your salad into an elite salad.
You are elevating this entire salad. Normally, I would leave that out, but thank you so much for adding that tip, because now that is something that I can just pop into this as well.
Absolutely.
So, thanks.
How do you feel about,
You can bring the uti, yeah?
The sauce.
How do you feel about it?
How do you
Bring
feel
the
about
dressing.
guests who come and like literally want to like be sampling things as you go along?
That's what I like.
As long as your hands are clean, I'm so happy that you're enjoying everything. So again, we're going to put the chicken in. So this is going to be the nice, beautiful topping, because I like a lot of chicken. Don't give me and then...
Yeah, we just got to put it in there. I'm going to just drizzle this on top of that. And this looks good. It smells even better. And trust me, I just had a taste. And this is definitely a summer quinoa salad you want to try this summer. To get your hands on this recipe, simply head over to afternoonexpress.co.za.
Clover cheese is for those who love life, where everything falls into place and melts away our cares, adding joy and stretching our imagination. Elite quality, elite taste, elite texture.
Made with love by Clover.